it's dry clean only. There has to be a reason I'm buying it. I'm not worried about it at all. I mean, you know, I don't do that, but I knit for charity. Can it balance it out? Probably. I don't know. Like I said, if I'm a bad person, so be it. I'm not over here killing puppies or something, so, you know, I'm not losing sleep over it. Oh, nice in Japan. That took a while. That's been a couple weeks, hasn't it? We were over a month without a washer. That sucked butt, let me tell you. You're willing to hand wash your knits. You just didn't realize right away that you had to. I'm going to put this to the side. I'm not going to do all the weaving. I've got the stitches pulled through. One thing I do want to see. Where's my frickin' tape measure? Let's see if we've got... I hope. Yep, that's perfect. Call that 8816. Where's my listing? Sorry, I want to measure this and make sure I've got the right stuff going. And over here. No. I know what I'm doing. I'm just clicking on all the wrong things. Yeah, that's what I thought. In Japan, that's about right. Alright, so that's one. Seriously? Thank you. It's always, I don't know, for hats and figuring out circumference, and it's stretchy. It can easily be wider than that, but hopefully that's enough stretch. It's always hard to tell. I think that's going to be enough. Yeah, that's right. If it's something, I mean, I've had suits, I had a wedding dress, you know, I mean, there's certain things you don't put in a washing machine. And with the dry clean stuff, Freckle Fiberworks, you could still buy the dry L stuff if you wanted and do that at home if you didn't want to pay for dry cleaning. You've turned out. I have ruined a couple things that were definitely dry clean only, and I was like, oh well. But that's how you learn not to wash something that you shouldn't wash. You don't live in a condo. Yeah, the old washers, you used to be able to do that. You could lift the lid, and my old washer had a broken lid switch, so you could lift the lid and watch it fill. They should put a clear lid on them, to be quite honest. I don't know why they don't do that. They could be plastic lids. They don't have to be metal or glass. They could just be a high impact, I don't know, shatterproof lid or something, so you could see what's in the washer. All right, so that is hat one. Here's what we're gonna do. I know it's only 11:15. I'm gonna take a super quick break. We're gonna come back. I'm casting on the next hat. I don't know what color. I've got all of them sitting here. Some of them, I have seen some, but that's usually like the higher end. You know, you've got to buy like the $1,000 washing machine instead of the, it's insane how expensive they are. I mean, I don't know what we paid. We paid a god-awful amount, but the first one fell through and we were like, we need a frickin' washer. Because the washing machine I had was conveying with the other house, so I couldn't bring it with me, even though I kind of wanted to. And it hadn't sold, so I was driving back to Loudon and washing our clothes at the townhouse and then bringing them back here because we didn't have a washing machine. It was stupid. Alright, some of them. Your Whirlpool has a clear lid, really? I don't know what ours are. I don't know if they're Whirlpools. These might be Kenmore's, because we started with Whirlpool and Home Depot fell through, and we ended up ordering the same model, but a Kenmore, because they're made by the same people. So we ordered it from Sears. But yeah, this one just has a metal, you know, just like yesteryear. It has the metal lid on top. You can't see crap. The dryer too. Why doesn't the dryer, just like your oven has a clear lid, or clear lid has a clear window on the front? Why can't we put windows on the front of dryers? You know what I mean? Like, why can't we? It's so weird to me. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. Let's take a super quick break, and then we will come back. I'm gonna put this on the break time screen. We'll come back and start casting on a hat. If you need a break, if you need to go get something else to drink or stand up and stretch or run to the restroom or discreetly leave the stream, whatever it is you need to do, here's your chance to do so without missing much of the broadcast. I will be right back. I will probably refresh this coffee if there is some down there, but we're going to take a super fast break and I'll be right back.
Who I say I am.
Give me one quick second. Let me find my headphones again. So here's a helpful hint. Don't drink a liter of water before you're going to stream if you don't plan to take a break. Just saying, sometimes it means you'll have to take a break. All right, so let's go over there. We're out of there. Our mods, let's put that over there. All right. And chat, where be you? There we go. Oh my God, they're so, you guys were talking for a while with, I have a window, but now the ones, see, I can't, I haven't had anything that has windows. Now mind you, I have like the entry level washer dryer. It's a big size, but you know, you can buy like the BMW of washing machines. You can buy the BMW of anything these days, but you know what I mean. Those bigger, higher end ones have all the bells and whistles. We just made sure that it you know, had enough capacity for what we needed, because when I bought my washing machine originally, it was just for me, you know. I wasn't married to my laundry monster yet. If he's watching, he's gonna be like, look. So now that there's two of us, we needed a slightly bigger washing machine. It turned out so nice. Oh, thank you. They have them on the front load varieties. Yes, you are right. The front loaders have the windows, so I don't understand. And I have a front load dryer. My dryer doesn't open on the top. It opens from the front, but it has just a normal metal door. Actually, it opens up, and it's not left to right. It doesn't open out. It opens down and up. You know what I mean? Like an oven. The lint catcher is going on the dryer. Oh, those lint catchers. Your kitty. Oh, you poor animals. Aw. Send a link. Not sure if you saw it before. Oh my gosh, your cat is 20 years old? Kaisa, that's amazing. What a good kitty. Alright, let's do the reef. Let's do the reef one next. Sorry, I'm just catching up with what you guys are saying. Alright, so we're starting hat number 2. 2 of 5. Kind of like a Borg. This is not going to be very exciting because I am just casting on for this. So it's 2, 4, 6, 8. You want your freezer to have windows just like the grocery store? I'm sure there are some. You can get like a wine fridge that has that. There's so many things that I don't understand why we don't, you know, they keep making these devices the same way they've been for years and years. They change the things we don't want them to change, and they don't change the things we do wish they'd change. I never asked for, like, a child lock on my washing machine. Ava! Thank you very much for your resub. It is resub day. You're not dumb, Camera Tool. I think it would be cool if you could just look into your fridge and freezer and see what was there, just like you have in the grocery store. That'd be helpful. Hey, Walls. Watching someone else cast on is oddly satisfying. Oh, that's cool. I'm glad you like it. So, Ava, I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm coughing all of a sudden. It's the coughing hour. If you want to choose a color, it's not really going to matter too much what color you choose. I'm going to be mixing these up a little bit. Sorry, I just took a sip. Hopefully I'll stop coughing. I apologize. So Ava, thank you so much for the resub. I very, very much appreciate it. All 6 months of support. Thank you, thank you. I will be doing stream substripes later this week. I won't be working on them today. I feel like lemon would you? Sure, lemon is beautiful. And we don't use that one as often. So yeah, we will add that into the mix. It is a very cheerful color. But then you'd need a separate switch for the light. Well, that is true. So you could turn it on and see what's in there. We're gonna go back to this guy making a bunch of noise. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. I don't really have any control over that. I'll try to keep it to the side. Come in, I know. The leaving of the lights. It happens here too. I do it too. I do it too. Like, I have to remember in the morning to go turn our front porch lights off and all of that. I've been trying to get into a routine, but you still end up leaving lights on all over the place. But the appliance bulbs last forever, so it would not be as bad as some of the light bulbs in your house that burn out rather quickly. Or if they use LED lights, maybe that's what they do. They could install LED lights in the fridge and they would last a long time. Or there's oh, you know what? Here's an idea. So, like, our fridge, it's weird. We didn't get like a super expensive one, but when it has the ice thing on the front, the ice and the water thing, and when you stick the cup up against the little trigger that turns on or off the water, a little light comes on, and then when you take your cup away, it stays on for like 5 seconds and then it dims. Maybe there's something like on the door that you could like push your hand like up against the door, like a sensor, and the light would come on, but when you walk away the light goes off, so it won't stay on the entire time. Like it's a 15-second light or something. The drizzle we were supposed to get today is not. Does that mean it's not raining, or does that mean it's storming, Alley Cat? He has 3 of the things on the list, like barking for no reason, peeing. Oh no, cotton candy. And his appetite has been going down. Aw. Oh crap! Oh, Alley Cat. Like heavy, or is it just nuisance snow? Oh, that's not good. We've only had like flurries here. We haven't had, I'm sure our time is coming. We haven't had the snow yet. A friend of mine posted a picture of her vehicle in the driveway, and then there was this tall thing of snow next to it, and she's like, just so you know, there's only one car in the driveway. Like the snow had drifted so bad it made another car size hill in her driveway. I was just like, oh no. But she's in South Dakota, so they got hammered this week. I'm so sorry it's snowing. That's not cool. Well, it is cool, but I mean cold, not cool as in like that's awesome. Oh no, Allie. We are super lucky. I mean, it is just warm enough here that we're not gonna get that. But like Cumberland, Maryland, which isn't that far. I mean, if it's 40 miles, maybe, you know, I mean, when you think about it, that's not that far away. And they're getting snow or sleet, you know, they're getting some frozen version of rain. We're supposed to get rain later today, but it's gonna stay rain. I'm sorry that you have a storm. You liked snow for the first day because it was pretty. But you're sick of practically ice skating. Oh no. Gab, I'm sorry. Oh no. Oh, Allie, that's worse. With the ice on top because you get that crust. Plus, if you think you're walking on snow and it ends up being ice, I have made that mistake. And mistakes happened. I walked out one day from my apartment and I swear to God, I thought, hey, this is walkable, and just like boom, right down. Right on my ass. And that hurt on concrete steps. Oh, Kaisa. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, that's not... Poor kitty. I'm gonna count. You can count along, but I'm not gonna read your counting, but thank you for helping. It's 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50... 55, that one's 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 81. That's too many, but that would have been great for a, that was 73. If that was an adult size hat, that would have been perfect, actually. My cast-on skills are getting better, I guess. I know when to stop. Fortunately, this morning it was still warm enough. Oh, that's good. Yeah, it was pretty bad. Right, 73 is that what I have? I have really got to write this frickin' pattern down. You would think I would know by now how many frickin' stitches I need, right? How many of these things have I done that I can't remember how many stitches? But it's like, am I sure that's what I need? Yeah, that's what you need. It's only like your 1000th hat. Could you get it done now, please? So you're going there. Don't unravel on me. I need a stitch marker. Thank you, stitch marker. Here's you. You're going to be a long tail that's going to get in my way. And two together. Girl November. There we go. Come on. We are not Mobiused. We are good, right? This is everybody's straight. Everybody's straight. Alright. We're in business. We is in business. Let's go here. We have about half an inch of snow, but it's supposed to be warmer this week, so I expect it to go away. Sabina will be sad that... Oh, she loves snow. I love it if I don't have to go anywhere. You know, not so much if I have to, like, drive Frage to the airport. That kind of thing. If it's during the day and you know the roads have been sanded or salted or whatever, that's different. But when you have to go out in this stuff and you know, deal with other people who maybe are not driving correctly, that can be really scary. At least you didn't fall down on your back. No, you fell on your butt too and threw your phone. The phone was fine. How about yourself? Yeah, it hurt. I did not make that mistake again. I just expected it to be snow, and it was not. It was a slippery mess. The morning she looked out through the window, discovered the white stuff of Mummy. There's snow. Well, ironically, that's my same reaction too, Ava, and I have a few years more than your daughter. So, you know, it never seems to be, you know, like it does, that amazement doesn't go away. It's like, oh, there's snow out there. And then you realize, I'm going to have to go shovel it. As a kid, you didn't care because there wasn't really work involved. As an adult, you're just like, oh, I can't wait. I was walking out your front door and my concrete steps were covered in ice. Oh no, cotton candy. That was one thing. When I bought the townhouse, mine, and just like this house, there are a couple steps that lead up to the front door, but only two, you know? But the house like next to us had like a flight of stairs, a landing, another flight of stairs, and then the front door. And I was like, mm-mm. My sister's house was like that too, the townhouse she lived in. I was like, you're never going in that front door during the winter. Because it was just always an ice slick, you know? That's so scary. You were fine after crying a little, aw. But you didn't like hurt your back or anything like that. You can seriously screw your back up falling like that. If you fall, you know, the wrong way, you can do a lot of damage to your back like that. I was just very lucky. Plus there's a lot of padding back there, so let's be honest. Nothing happened too bad. But if you ever fell with the step like right against your back, yeah, that could cause a big problem. I was more embarrassed than anything because I was like, oh, I'm sure half the building just saw me, you know, splayed out on the front of the building. My house, I would only be slightly mortified. But in front of an apartment building, that was like, hey, everybody, come watch me laying out here. Yep, just fun and playing, exactly. And last year was my first time having to shovel a 2-car driveway. At the townhouse, we just had one long driveway, and usually there was a car in the driveway, so half the driveway was taken up with a car. So you only had to shovel half of a 1-car driveway. Well, now we've got a 2-car driveway. It's double, and there's no cars sitting in the driveway. So you have to shovel the whole 2-car driveway and the sidewalk. It's a lot. I was unprepared for the amount of work that is. And at the townhouse, I shoveled everybody. I mean, like, I'd go shovel somebody else out, and then we'd shovel the sidewalk all the way down to the mailbox and all that stuff. But for some reason it felt like it was a lot more work here. I'm not looking forward to it this year though. Mostly because I don't think I'm going to be able to throw it over my shoulder. I'm used to shoveling and up and over. And this guy isn't liking things up and over. He's not gonna like that too much. So I'm like, I gotta get that taken care of. It's gonna be a small problem. You fall and you can do major damage. I also have to do 3 steps to go in and out when you mess up your leg, knee. It does. Saucy, I just had to order a knee brace for my right knee because I'm having problems with it again. And I think it's just a weak knee. We were talking about this the other day. I mean, the genetics in my family are ridiculous with knees. So I just want something to put some support around my knee so I can... The problem is you start putting weight on the other knee because you're trying to keep the pressure off of one side, and then you start walking weird, and then the other aches and pains happen because you're offloading that stress onto other body parts. But you're right. I mean, there are days where right now my big thing is walking downstairs. Walking upstairs I'm okay, but walking downstairs I have a problem. It's the angle for some reason. And it takes forever. I'm like, what if there's a fire? You know, can I run down the stairs? I don't know. Get yourself a snow float shovel, like a handheld plow. Oh, really? A snow float shovel? I haven't heard of one of those. Your back is okay. Your brother came out to help and started laughing. Oh no, cotton candy. My brother would have laughed too. Aw. I'll bet walls of gab. We've talked about a snowblower, but I know my brother has one. He doesn't live here. There'd be no way to use it. But after a certain level of snow, it doesn't work either. You know, I mean, you have to have like a commercial grade to do some of the bigger snow blowing. Sounds wrong. Snow blowing jobs. I'm sorry. Did you say a snow blow job? I did, but that's not the same thing as what some of you might be thinking. If there's a fire, you will run the stairs. Yeah, you're probably right. I'm more worried, Ava. I'm more worried that it'll give out. Not that there's pain. I'm more worried that it'll give out. But you're right. The adrenaline will kick in. I know, right? You don't want to be. You don't want to charge too much for your snowblowing jobs, because then people won't accept your snowblowing jobs. For people who don't know, I fell last January at 4th and tore your quad tendons in your right leg. Yes. Saucy has been in recovery mode. And some of those, just like I was saying, if you fall down the stairs and you hurt your back too, I mean,